This is video number 23 in the Book 2 series for viola players only. In this video, we're going to learn to play number 65 and 66 in your book, so be open to page number 15. And if you look at the top of that page, number 62, 63, and 64, you're going to actually get to skip those because that's just complete review for you. Now, it would not be a bad idea to practice 63 and 64. I'm not going to teach them in this video, but if you've been practicing your A major scale and arpeggio every day like you're supposed to be doing, then you've already done that today, okay? So you should be practicing A major scale and arpeggio. What's happening there, 62, 63, 64, the violins, they're learning to play a G sharp on their E string. That's why it's review for you guys. So go on to 65. Now let's look at our key signature. It's our newest key, 3 sharps, F sharp, C sharp, G sharp. Okay, that means on the C string, F sharp. On the G string, C sharp. On the D string, G sharp. So high 3 on all of these strings except the A string. That's going to be a D because we don't really have any key that we know of yet that has a D sharp. Does one exist? Absolutely. Does D sharp exist? Absolutely. But we're not going to worry about that. Now look at your song. You're actually only playing on the G and the D string. You're not even playing on the A. You're not even playing the C. But it's just that's why playing that A major scale is a good review for that, okay? So if you haven't played your A major scale yet today, do so before you try to do this video. All right, 65, we're gonna do dynamics as well. Now look in measure 1, it says D-E-C-R-E-S-C at the bottom, measure 1. That means, that stands for decrescendo, it's an abbreviation, and it means to get softer. So you start loud, and then starting on that third note, you start getting softer and softer all the way down to piano. Now don't be loud, 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 and then way soft. It's got to be gradual over the rest of the line. So gradually getting softer. And the second line is the opposite. First 2 notes are soft, and then you gradually start getting louder and louder until the last measure. Okay, shadow bow, 65 with dynamics, and 1, 2, shadow bow, go. And now high 3. Play with me. If you need to practice on your own, that's fine. High 3s, don't forget. 1, 2, 65, loud, go. Getting softer still. A little bit louder. Pause and practice if you need to. If you're ready to go on to the next one, let's go on. Now, right above 66, it says accent. And it has this little symbol. This little symbol, it's like a sideways V or a sideways up bow, whatever you want to call it. But part is the first, this part, it's shaped like this, okay? So what this means, it's like a little tiny decrescendo. You're just within one note. You're going to start loud and back off. The beginning of the note is really loud. So how are we going to do that? We're going to add weight to the bow. Don't speed up your bow. Just add weight to the bow. So here's what I want to show you, what accents sound like first of all. Just listen. These are 4 regular open Ds. Now accents, it's kind of like, I hate to use this analogy, but it's the best one. It's kind of like musical stomping, like you're angry, okay? You want to emphasize something. Emphasizing a note, that's an accenting the note, and you emphasize the beginning of the note, okay? So how do we do that? Well, do this with me. I want you to press in. See how the stick went down? Press in, and then as you pull, release the weight. So, okay, do that with me, and go, pull. Now from here, press in, and now as you push in, release. Okay, down here, press in. As you pull, release. Again, up bow and go. 4 accented Ds, echo me. Make it sound like mine. Go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, now where does that show up in your music in this particular song? It happens on the second line. Okay, now go on to 66. Look at the key signature, the time signature. Key signature A major. All Fs are sharp, all Cs are sharp, all Gs are sharp. Now we're only going to be playing in this song also, we're only going to be playing on the G and the D string for this. Now, this song's a little tricky, especially for viola and cello players, because you have to do a high 3 at the very beginning, slurred to an E. Keep that high 3 down while you go over and slur and cross strings, and you can pick it up after you're finished. We're going to take this one pretty slowly, okay? Shadow bow from the beginning, and 1, 2, shadow bow, and go. Now 4th finger. That's all. 4th finger. Now loud accent. Just do measure 1. Echo me measure 1. And go. C sharp, E, E, E. Try to keep that C sharp down so you don't get extra sounds. Go. C sharp, E, E. One more time. No, do measure 1 and 2 now. Not yet. And go. C sharp, E, E, E. C sharp, E, E, E. Now do measure 3 and 4. F sharp, open D, and then 4, okay? And go. F sharp, D, D, elbow 4, high 3, try it again, 3 and 4. Go. 1, 2, 1, 2, okay? Now, go to the second line, do the last 2 measures. Second line, last 2 measures. And go. 1, 2, 1, 2 again. Echo me. And don't forget high 3. And G sharp, B, A. Now, second line, measure 3 and 4. Echo me slowly. And go. 1, 2, 1, 2 again. Echo me. 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay, now let's try the whole thing. What I would suggest right now is you pause the video and you try the whole thing on your own and see how you do. And if you're ready, if you can play it beginning to end, try it with me. And with dynamics. And 1, 2, ready, go. Now loud. Take a little bit of practice. That C sharp to E slur is not easy at all. And then you combine that with the fact you gotta do dynamics, you gotta do accents, all that stuff. Spend some time on that one because it's gonna need it. It's a little bit more difficult than your other songs you've been doing.